Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Kaale. All right, here on this channel we'll talk about lifestyle, product reviews, vlogs, and everything in between. And if you're an OG on this channel, I just want to say a very big thank you for your love and support so far. Okay, so yes, for the new subscribers, you do well to hit that like button, subscribe, okay, to join the family. As you all know, we are fully now monetized. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So no more skipping ads when watching my videos, okay? Thank you. I had to put that out here first before we go into today's video. All right, so anyways, today's video we're going to be talking about 6 months update since I had my fibroid surgery. Okay, so for some people that do not know, I had a fibroid surgery about 6 months ago, which was like in ending of May this year. I had a fibroid surgery, and of course I am all getting back on my feet. I am stronger than I was before, and all of that. So but today we're going to be talking about a few things that has happened, and yeah, so far since like the surgery. I just wanted to give like an update. So for those that watched like the previous video, because a lot of people had like some questions to ask, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna just try to like say some few things, that's you might also like experience or something. So let's get right into the video. So the very first thing I would like to talk about is like before I went for the fibroid surgery, my periods were like irregular. Okay, so when I mean irregular, it could come like today and then next month it could be like it could skip days and then comes like even just when it likes. Okay, so but this time around, like after the surgery, what I've noticed so far is the fact that my periods, if my period calendar says it's gonna come today, trust me, that period is gonna come today. Yes, so that's how well my period calendar now tracks my period, because I now get my period like exact the same day that is supposed to come, unlike maybe before that's okay, I don't even know if it's going to come today or if it's going to come like tomorrow. I'll just be like, okay, whenever I start feeling like pains, maybe that is when it's gonna come. Okay, so yes, my period is more regular now than it used to be. The second thing I would like to talk about is it's still based on like the period stuff. Okay, so before I went in for the fibroid surgery, all the mindset I had was that okay, after my surgery I wouldn't have like menstrual cramps anymore, and all of that, because some people believe that what causes menstrual pain sometimes is like when you have like underlying issues there, like the likes of fibroids, and all of that. So and for me, you already know, like they took about 16 fibroids like out of my stomach. Okay, so I was feeling like, well, now that those things are like out of the way, I feel like, well, maybe I won't have like periods pain like anymore. That was what we all felt. But let me tell you guys, the very first period I had like after my surgery, whoa, it was as painful as hell. Like I could not even use my legs. Like I usually have like menstrual pains and all of that, right? But this one was worse. It was worse because I couldn't even use my legs. Like, and I was in the office that day. I was feeling so terrible. Like I felt so bad. So if you are thinking, or if you were like me, okay, if you were having that mindset of like, oh, after like the fibroid surgery I wouldn't have period pains anymore, my sister, I'm sorry, but I feel like that is even when the pain is more excruciating. Yes, maybe because that period you're still healing. Okay, I think that's like one of the things, because as time went on, like after like months after months, it kept on like reducing. Okay, like the pain level kept on reducing like gradually. So but as at now, like the way it stands right now, I still have like period pains. So don't think that after like your fibroid surgery you won't have period pains anymore. It's just like saying after giving birth I won't have period pains anymore. Not everybody has that luck. Not everybody is that lucky. Some people are lucky, they don't have period pains like after childbirth and all. Some people, theirs get worse. So like that's like the case of this fibroid. Okay, in my own case I still have period pains. All right, it's just that the level at which it was like before, like immediately like after the surgery, the pain level has reduced like drastically. Okay, because of course I am healing, internally and all of that. I am healing, properly and all of that. So yeah, so that's like another thing I wanted to talk about. So don't get your hopes up. One thing I'm going to talk about is like what I've noticed like in the past 6 months is like after the surgery, okay, you have to they give you like an anesthesia, right? So they gave me like epidural, okay, and I felt like, oh, that was it. Good thing was that, oh, my legs were numb like during the process. From my waist down was numb like during the process. I didn't feel any pain, and all of that. But then when I got back home from the hospital, okay, there is this feeling of like when you're trying to like bend down to like do something, maybe like sweep, maybe like pick up something, you have like this pain on your waist, okay? So for me, it's been 6 months since the surgery, but that pain is still there, and I've learned that that's like one of the side effects of using epidural. So even for people who like give birth and stuff like that, some people have said that is the reason why they prefer not to use epidural, when they want to give birth, because of like the aftermath of it, which is what currently I am facing. Like when I try to bend down, because most times like I want to bend to like sweep, if I'm not using like the sweeping machine, I'm trying to like use like my local broom to like sweep. Most times like at intervals I have to like be getting up just to like stretch myself to make sure that like the pain reduces before I continue what I'm doing. So yes, my waist is not the same. Yes, my waist is not the same. My waist feels weird, and yeah. But I guess like that's what comes with it, because during the surgery I didn't feel any pain. After the surgery I didn't feel any pain, but the moment like I got discharged from the hospital, I got back home, started like my everyday life, trying to like sweep just to exercise myself, trying to like do one or little things and all. I started noticing the waist pain. Until date, the waist pain is still there. Yeah, so my waist is obviously not the same, okay? So that's like another thing that I've noticed so far, like in the past 6 months, yeah. Another thing is, some people, like I said in my previous video, some people were like, oh, after like how long do you have to stay before you begin to like have a meeting with your partner? Okay, so like my doctor immediately like after my surgery, I think like in 2 months, like a month actually after my surgery, my doctor started asking me, if there were like any activities and all of that. But like for us, we were very, very intentional about wanting me to heal properly first, okay? We didn't want any situation where we were putting like pressure on ourselves, okay, and also like on the healing as well. We wanted me to heal properly, okay, before any of that, bedroom activities and all of that, okay? So yes, but like I think like after like the period, like after that period, or like the first stage of healing and all of that, I think like everything was good. I didn't feel like any pains, and all of that. So yes, you can resume like your activities, like your bedroom activities, at least give yourself 2 to 3 months like after the surgery. I know doctors will be like, oh, they want you to like, probably like just take in or something like that, but your body, you know how you're feeling in your body and in your system, okay? So if you're not feeling comfortable, I would not advise you to do all of those things, or unless you feel comfortable, to do that, okay? And of course there are like other ways of going about it, but yeah, like I gave myself time to heal, and I'm very grateful for my partner for that, because I gave myself like time to heal. And yes, like, so we're all good now, like in that. So the next thing I would like to talk about is the fact that I have a numbing hand. So this my hand, I noticed like when I was in the theater, so there's this thing that happened like the first time I had the surgery, when I was waking up, I was like all shaky, okay, and also this time around again, when I went into the theater, after they gave me the anesthesia, I started shaking again. So they were like, maybe I'm allergic to that, okay? So they gave me hot water in like the drip thing, yeah. They gave me like they boiled the water and gave it to me to like hold on to it as a way of calming me down while I was in the theater, okay, so that I could stop jerking, because I was literally like shaky, okay? So they gave me that hot water to hold on my hand. So I think in the process of holding that water for long, because I think the surgery took about 2 hours, right? So in the process of holding that water, when I got back I started feeling it from the hospital, but I was like, okay, maybe because it was just like that time, maybe when I come back home it was going to be better. But when I got back from the hospital, I noticed that these two hands were not like functioning properly. I had like I'll call it like a nerve damage, right? I had like that. These two hands were not working properly. Like I couldn't really, move them so well. Unlike the other ones, I could move them easily, but this one's like I moved them with like pain, So I gave it time. So this one got better, although like I still have like a little friction on this one, but at least it's better than this. This very last nail here, I still feel that pain till like dates, So like, yeah. So from my own end, that's like one thing that happened to me, like that is not even funny. Like I don't enjoy it at all, because I'm someone who uses my hands a lot. I work, I do my business, like literally like everything. I'm on my phone, everything I do with my hands. So like this, it's not like the best feeling ever. It's not the best. Okay, so yeah, that's like another thing. Yeah, that's has been there like so far. But like in general, like I would say like my 6 months post update, in general, I would say like I am back, I'm back to like being me, and yeah, I'm back to like being me, because I carry out like my activities, like my household chores, my work. I'm back to work fully, and all. But at the time I'm shooting this video, I'm currently on leave, by the way, so yeah. But yes, I've resumed work properly, I've resumed business properly. I can now lift stuff, before I can't lift like a bucket of water, but now I can do all of those things. I can bend down and do the work that I need to do, and all of those things. And then another thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that I was worried about like the size of my belly. Okay, so after the surgery, because I'm someone who has like a very flat belly, right? So after the surgery, I was very worried, about the size of my tummy, because I was like, I don't want my tummy to be looking like this. Like I don't want that at all. So I spoke to a friend of mine who also had the same surgery, and she was like, oh, I shouldn't even bother myself, like that should be the least of my worries. Okay, so I just kept that in mind. And I just tried, consciously to like see how I could, maybe lose like the belly like weight, because of like one, sitting down like for long hours and all of that. So I take like a lot of works, actually. Like I was doing like a lot of works and all, but I didn't really do so much. Okay, let me not put it like, it's not as if I did so much. No, I was just like working to like exercise. Okay, so but I noticed like right now my tummy is back to normal. Okay, it is back to normal. This scar is still there. Yes, that one is going to be there for like a long period of time before it kind of like begins to like fade off, like not like fade off completely, but at least the signs will not like, the scar won't be like so visible like anymore. So with time, but so far so good. My tummy is back to like its normal size, which I'm very happy for, because I'm not a fan of having like a very big tummy, because I'm small in size. So yeah, and I don't have like the behind, so you can understand why, yeah, I'm not comfortable. So yes, anyway, so that's that. Yeah, that's my update. If you're watching this video and you're healing from myomectomy surgery, I wish you a very quick recovery. You're gonna get this. Okay, you're gonna get there. I know it's not easy. I've been on the journey, so I know how it feels, but trust me, hang in there. By this time in 6 months, you're also going to be like giving the same feedback. That is what I pray for you. I know some people go south, but like I'm a very positive person, so I always say positive things. So hang in there. All right, you're gonna be fine. In 6 months time, you're gonna bounce back to like almost all your activities. Like literally, like I'm back to like doing almost everything. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to like bring that update here and say a very big thank you for all the support on that particular video that I shot. Like all the videos I shot regarding like the myomectomy like surgery and everything, like you guys really showed up. People watched that video a lot, and I'm happy to like share my story, share my journey with you guys. And at least it, you know, helps someone out there as well. Okay, you're not alone. Yeah, you're not alone. You're not going through it alone. You also have other people, you know, going through it with you, so you'll be fine. All right, so thank you all so much for the love and the support. Okay, like I said, no more skipping ads on our video, okay, because your girl is now fully monetized, so that's like your way of supporting me. Okay, so I just want to say thank you very much, and I will see you guys in my next video. And yes, I know I like to say thank you a lot, so yes, well, yes, once again, thank you. I'll see you guys in my next video. All right.